Good morning, friends, and thank you for tuning in to the Medicare Minute. Maybe we should just rename it Medicare Talk. Anyway, good morning, Happy New Year. Thank you guys for tuning in. So today what I want to make you aware of those of you on a Medicare Advantage plan. So we just got out of our annual election period, which we call it AEP, and then January 1st through March 31st is what we call OEP, the Open Enrollment Period, or Medicare refers to it as Medicare Advantage Open Enrollment Period. And what that means, and this is not a promotion, this is education. On page 71 of your Medicare and You book, the 2026, it talks about initial enrollment period, general enrollment period, open enrollment period, the October 15th through December 7th, the Medicare Advantage open enrollment period, which is January 1st to March 31st. That brings me to this conversation today. The Medicare Advantage open enrollment is focused on one thing. If you currently have a Medicare Advantage plan and say you made a change or didn't make a change during the regular open enrollment, the October 15th through December 7th, and January, February, maybe your doctor moves to a different clinic. Now he's out of network with your plan, okay? Or you move to a different area. Of course, that's a special enrollment period. Scratch that one. So with that being said, if I have a Medicare Advantage plan today and there's been some network changes or I'm not happy with the plan I have and I want to make a change, I can do that one time only, January 1st through March 31st. So if I make a change, say January 10th, doesn't matter what time of the month, but if I make a change to my Advantage plan this month, it's effective February. Now, that's the plan I have for the rest of the year. So if you make a change, you can do that, but it's a one-time change. So if you're unhappy or you're like, oh, I made a change, but I want to go back to my old plan, it does happen, but that is the Medicare Advantage open enrollment. Now, I'm asked a lot, well, I have a new medication and I need to make a drug plan change. Can I do that? Unfortunately not. But what you can do is if you're on a Medicare Advantage plan and you're like, I don't want to be in a Medicare Advantage, I want to go back to original Medicare, you can do that again only January 1st through March 31st. You can disenroll from your Medicare Advantage, go back to original Medicare with a drug plan. Now, that leaves you exposed to 20% because Medicare only pays 80%, right? You're open to no network restrictions and that freedom to go anywhere in the US that accepts Medicare. But the thing is, now you're exposed to 20% if you can't pass medical underwriting to get a supplement. Doesn't mean you can go back to original Medicare and just get a supplement and a drug plan. It doesn't really work like that. But if you have questions, you have concerns, please reach out. But the January 1st through March 31st is the Medicare Advantage open enrollment. If you need to make a change and unhappy with the plan that you have today, you can make a one-time change. So choose wisely and let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for tuning in to the Medicare Talk. And whatever you do today, remember to make it count. Thanks.